Welcome to Burl Sports. We'll get rolling here in just a minute after I make sure the stream is coming through all right. Do feel free to interact in the chat. We'll get rolling here shortly. If you can see me, hear me, let me know in the chat. Looking good on my end. What's up, Tim? Good to see you there. What's up, Zach? Jeffrey? Hey, Steve. Good deal. We'll give folks a few minutes to jump in here. Do have giveaway tonight. Should be a fun one. 3 things to give away. We've got the spot in the pre-war mixer. We've got the spot in the 71 tops break, as well as $100 in break credit. That would be with me. So that's because we got to 1,000 subscribers. So thanks to everybody who subbed. Thanks to everybody who tunes in, buys into the breaks. Really appreciate it. What's up, Andrew? Hey, Steve, Christian. Absolutely. Good luck all around. Got some fun things in store for 2024. Hope you all had a good end to 2023 and are off to a good start. I know we had kind of a quiet Christmas, celebrated Christmas with my family early, ended up postponing Christmas with my wife's family till actually this next weekend. So we just had a quiet Christmas at home with the nuclear family, which was really good. Then we popped over to Arkansas really quick to Mount Magazine, take another high point off the list. We started trying to visit all the high points in the 50 states we started this year, so knocked off 4 of them. Got a nice little few trips planned this next year to get even more. I don't know if we'll ever get to all 50 because I don't know if I'm up for Denali or not. But alas, it'll be a fun little journey in the meantime. All right. If you haven't entered the giveaway and you're here, you might as well go ahead and go enter it. Go put hashtag Burl in the comment on this video. I just pasted a link to in the chat. If you haven't entered that already, hashtag Burl. Tell me what your favorite pickup was from last year. All right. Good to see Rock, Derek, John, YYC, Chad, Steven. Good deal. What's up, Michael? It really was a good holiday, Jeff. So yeah, some good things in store though for the channel or for Burl Sports this year. Going to launch into the realm of whatnot. Try to give that a go. Probably in the next couple of weeks, I'll have my first stream. Thought it might be a good way to move singles. Some of the extras that build up from doing these set breaks might have a good opportunity to help some folks fill some needs. So keep an eye out for that. I've not played around with it very much, so I don't really know what it looks like, but it should be fun. Also, something I'm going to do this year is quarterly customer appreciation giveaways. So have 4 giveaways for the year, once a quarter for everybody who bought into breaks for that quarter. Not everybody will win something, but try to put some cool cards that'll be good additions to folks' collections, and we'll do those quarterly. So that'll be good too. A few other opportunities as well with some things I'm looking at trying out. So should be good fun. All right. Hey, Todd, Matt, Doug's in the house. Joey, Jason, Collector's Dream. What's up, Todd? Mike, good deal. Well, Mike, I hope you're better. Being sick over the holidays is never fun. But yeah, absolutely. Happy New Year, everybody. All right, we've kicked the tires long enough. We'll get started. We will do the 60 Fleer set break up first. Follow that up with a little peek at the break calendar for January. Then we'll do the giveaway and then dive into that 71 tops set break. So, bear with me for a few minutes through the 60 Fleer, then we'll get things rolling. Still, if you're tuning in for that pre-war mixer, we are doing the giveaway tonight, but still some spots available. 34 left. We'll get those moved out over the next week one way or another, even if I got to work them into other breaks. But if you want to guarantee yourself a spot in this break, make sure you buy in. $200 a spot, epic pre-war cards. Every card's graded. The full list is here in, detailed right here. So check that out if you haven't already. It's pretty sweet break. Holiday Rip bundles available, well as still, I think we're over halfway sold out on the 70s repack now. So feel free to add those on as we roll. Those are always fun. All right. I love seeing the interaction in the chat, guys. Love it, love it. All right. So up first, 60 Fleer. As mentioned in the listing here, 2 spots bonus in the pre-war mixer. So that's how we work these in. So you'll see on this checklist, spot number 21, I've got noted that it also gets a bonus spot in the pre-war mixer. Spot number 66, same song and dance. So whoever gets 2166, that's how that rolls. I've got a few, this thing's jam-packed of Hall of Famers. Tons of love to go around. So, not going to show all of the Hall of Famers because that's like 90% of the set. All right, we'll randomize our list here. Let me get some help from you all in the chat. Somewhere between 6 and 10. Third number in the chat's how many times we'll randomize the 60 Fleer. The fourth number in the chat's how many times we'll randomize the 71 tops. Okay, so help me out with numbers in the chat. All right, there we go. Thank you all. So 1, 2, 3. So Tim's got us with 8 randoms for the 60 Fleer, and Andrew's got us with 10 for the 71 tops. Cool. All right, thanks for those numbers. Really appreciate it. All right, and do remember, you do need to be present to win that giveaway, so don't hop out before the giveaway. Oh, Doug. Oh, Doug, I knew somebody. I knew there'd be a terp somewhere. I wasn't even gonna bring up my Auburn Tigers and an abysmal bowl performance. Abysmal. Oof. That's just nothing positive to say about that from Auburn's perspective. Good job, Maryland. That's what we can say. It was a really rough go. Oh no, it's all good, all good. I would have certainly brought it up if we'd won. So feel free to bring it up when we don't. All right, here we go. 8 randoms coming up. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, there we go. We got, whoop, I don't know what just happened. There's my list. All right, Jason on top. We've got Doug on bottom. All right, paste the list here. All right. Yeah, a lot of rebuilding at Auburn for sure. And that's right, Mike. We got a couple of Terps in the chat. Forgot about that. All right, Nap, Lajoie, going to Jason Edmister. Christy Mathewson, going to Jason Edmister. Babe Ruth is actually next. Number 3, going to Douglas Meyer. Look at that. You can beat my Auburn Tigers, and you still get a Babe Ruth out of it, Doug. So 60 Fleer, predominantly throwback. Ted's here. He's contemporary, in a sense, but majority just throwback legacy players who were well out of their playing days. Well, as Michael, yeah, took care of my nemesis, Alabama. As I tell my boys, my two favorite teams are always Auburn and whoever's playing Alabama. So my second favorite team won yesterday. Carl Hubble is going to Marty Wasbinski. Back design here is just kind of high level bio with Major League and World Series stats, which is fun division. Walter Johnson going to William Ratliff. Condolences to you Tide fans. I know there's some of you out there who are decent human beings and all. So I do feel for you. Chief Bender going to John Farstfelt. Mordecai Brown going to Alan Roth. Tris Speaker goes to Christian Wagner. Zach Wheat goes to Greg Ritzer. We don't have Greg in the chat tonight. I threw Greg off by not being on a Sunday. Connie Mack going to Alan Roth. Lou Gehrig. Where is Lou? Oh, he's on a little ways. Before we get to Lou, looks like we've got our free spot in that pre-war mixer going to number 21. John Farsfelt snagging the Rabbit Moranville as well as the free spot in the pre-war mixer. So congrats, John, on that one. Now here's Lou. He's 28, going to Robert Morris. As you can see, lots of big names that were rolling just right by. So cool set overall. Great way to learn about the history of the game. Some of the pioneers as well as the names that everybody expects to see on such checklists. Mel Ott goes to Mark Carlson. We got Joe Tinker going to John Farsfelt. Frank Baker going to Christian Wagner. Little Mr. Home Run Baker. Love the striped hat. Ty Cobb going to Douglas Meyer. What's up, Greg? I was summoning you. I was like, oh, we haven't seen Greg in the chat. I did say your name earlier, so I don't know if you're watching live or if you're at the beginning of the broadcast. All right, so we got Cobb here. Always nice to add a Tyrus. Cap Anson goes to Steve Strauss. Eddie Plank going to Douglas Meyer. Cy Young going to Steve Strauss. Jimmy Fox going to Jason Edminster. Branch Rickey going to John Forstfeld. We've got Johnny Evers going to William Ratliff. Say Rube Waddell going to Robert Morris. Great stories out there about Rube. Known to leave the baseball field to chase a fire truck if it drove by. Wagner going to Tim Fogel. So there is Honus. And then we do have that other free spot going to Robert Morris, along with card number 66, John McGraw. So there's that bonus free spot in that pre-war mixer. And the free spots, bonus spots in here are in tonight's broadcast. They're already accounted for in that 34 that are left, so it's not going to drop down to 24 tonight. I already pulled those out. So Huey Jennings going to Christian Wagner. Then last hit we'll look at is Ted Williams going to Douglas Meyer. Doug snagging 2 big hits, the Ted and the Babe, if I remember right. So there's the wrap here for the rest of that break. But you know, not a no name in the bunch as far as the 79 cards go. So congrats to those of you who snagged the free spots in the pre-war mixer. All right, now we'll do a quick peek at the break calendar before we do the giveaway. 39 live viewers. A few of you lost your patience. Couldn't hang on for 15 minutes. But to those of you who've persevered, multiple someones will be rewarded. Where'd my appropriate? Here it is. Cool. So peek at the break calendar. Upcoming breaks. I did update this earlier today. So we still have that pre-war mega mixer available for purchase. You got these 2 breaks tonight. So you can see available for purchase on the left. Broadcast date, which is always tentative, assuming sellout, on the right. So this coming Friday, we'll have 67 tops available, as well as several smaller breaks, likely with spots mixed in to take to work down that 34 number a little bit, give folks a smaller price point to try to get a spot in that pre-war mixer, because I know the $200 is, it's not nothing, right? Even if there are a ton of really cool cards. So look for several mini breaks as opportunities to get in there too. Then we'll move into 56 tops on the 12th, assuming that got everything back from grading on that one, which I should. Then with 62 tops after that, wrapping up the month with 59 tops. and an 86 Fleer basketball. So solid breaks on the horizon. And I think I've got breaks lined up through, like, I think my break calendar itself is full through April at the moment. So plenty of good stuff coming up. So make sure you look every week to see what we got coming out. All right, it's giveaway time. Let's see here. Let me find my link to that video. There it is. All right, and so we do the random comment picker here. So we paste the YouTube link, fetch it. It's not anything goes. We have a keyword filter with hashtag Burl. Helps get some of the, filter the spam out. All right, 75 comments. The good news is there's 3 things to win tonight. So first is the pre-war mixer spot, because that's what I said first. Then second is the 71 tops spot. So I added that one on after we had to open that one up. And then finally is the $100 break credit giveaway. All right, should be good options here. So we'll just hit this random comment picker. It'll pick us a winner, and then you'll have a little bit to interact in the chat. To let me know you're here, because you do have to be present to win, present to win. All right, good luck, everybody. Here comes, pick a winner, 1. Wavy 2. Wavy 2 picked up current year tops maze. Always fun. And so Wavy, if you're in the chat, you get the free spot in the pre-war mixer, but you do have to comment. I was thumbing through recent pickup while ago. There we go, Wavy. Wavy's here. I'll show those off in a second. So congrats, Wavy. Good stuff. Let's see if I... Right. So congrats for sure. A Wavy winner. There we go. If you would, on social media, or you can email me, Burl at burlsports.com. Let me know who you are, because Wavy's not the most descriptive YouTube name, which is totally fine. But make sure I know who you are so I can get your card to you after we break that one, likely next weekend. All right. We'll do the pick a winner one more time. And pick a winner one more time will be, or sorry, 2 more times, but the next time is for 71 tops. Let's see, so we got Brian G618. Brian G snagged a 49 Bowman this year, which is pretty solid. 49 Bowman Yogi. I was thumbing through these earlier. I was able to get, and Brian, if you're in the chat, do interact. Able to snag some nice Gaudies, 34 Gaudies recently. So I'll have to get some of these stars graded, see these in a future mixer most likely, or I don't know. I've got quite a few 34s. I might have to build the set. since I've got Greenberg there and a few other Hall of Famers. Just gotta pony up, get the Fox, the two Gehrigs, and we'll be on the way. Brian, nice. All right, so we got Brian. G, congrats. Brian, what's the rest of G if you don't mind my asking? That way I can associate you with the right person, with your full person. All right, we'll do pick a winner one more time for the $100 break credit. Cool, Brian. All right, one more random here. Oh boy, it's one of these. The user LP7BH8ER8B. I got a feeling that this person won't be in the chat. But we will see, we will see. Complex username. Let me know if you're here. I'll go ahead and show you my favorite addition to the PC for the year. So this was my favorite 2023 pickup. Fan Craze, 1906, Honus Wagner. You saw this one raw and made a grading video about it sometime in the middle of the year. Got it graded at National. But this one came in a collection, and this card just didn't. It's not going to make it out for a very long time. So I went into 2023 with the goal of picking up a Caramel Wagner and got that Fan Craze and just couldn't get over it. So I adjusted my goal. All right, we'll do another random for the $100 break credit. Zachary Shapiro. Zach, are you in the chat? Are you in the chat, Zachary? If so, the $100 break credit is yours. In the meantime, I'm going to hop over to my other spreadsheet really quick, make sure we get Brian's name in here. Yeah, the Wagner really is a beauty. I'll show it again while we're hanging. You know, still classic Wagner portrait, even if it's, you know, not a small tobacco or caramel car. It's still just absolutely fantastic card. Real happy with it. Real happy with it. All right. No Zachary so far. I don't think I saw him in the chat earlier. I just don't want to roll on if he's here because he's here quite often. All right. Yeah, three and a half seem a little generous in my opinion. I was expecting it to be a 2.5 or a 3, but the image is gorgeous. No, it's like it's like a trading card game, or it's like a playing card game. So you can see 3 base hit. So pretty fun. No takes, Jared. No takes. Um, all right. No Zachary. Give it another go. See if we can find somebody to take $100 off of me. EZ001. EZ001. Picked up a base card of Corbin. I assume that's Corbin Carroll from 2023. Let's see if EZ is here. Got any EZ? Easy name like Mike. Okay, so this is the downside to doing the giveaways this way is you can piddle around a little bit without finding much. All right, give it another go. Niutak. 7-6. That's right. The odds are going up each time. Odds are going up each time. Let's see. Neutech. Yeah, we should. A Jeopardy music would be great. I don't know. I don't think you want me to sing. That wouldn't end well. Um, Mike is I I don't know how to take this. Is this a joke or are you for real? Like that's actually your name. I don't know how to I don't even know how to tell. Okay, cool. Uh, okay, nice, nice. The icons aren't showing up for me over here. Um, I guess it's because it's pulling through Ustream. Let me pull up or Restream. Let me pull up YouTube. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Awesome, Mike. Congrats. Mike C is for just help me get in touch with you. But while you let me know where to send that, yeah, cool. Mike, send me either an email or a instant message on Facebook or Twitter, or you could do Instagram too. I'll get there. But Facebook or Twitter, I promise you I'll get there faster. Um, and I'll get that break credit over to you. All right, sweet. Well, congrats. Don't everybody just run away. Do have another random coming your way with 71 tops. 71 tops, always a fun set. Black borders are classic. Get this list randomized and we'll take a peek. As you see those orange squares as I fly by them, 8 free spots, bonus spots in the pre-war mixer. All right, so we'll see those as we go as well. What up, Rusty? Rusty on the live stream. That's what happens when we deviate from the normal scheduling of Sunday evenings. We get the likes of Rusty in the chat. Right. 10 randoms coming up. Here's one. Here's two. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 it is. Oh yeah, give the COG Sports Cards the shout out in the chat. I love to see the crossover. That's cool. Love to see the crossover. All right. Card number 1, World Champions, Orioles from previous year. Your World Champions going to Delbert Scobie. All right. Classic Munson. You bet, Steven. Appreciate you. Rookie Cup here on the Munson. Horizontal. Second year card. SGC4 on this particular Munson. Card number 5 going to Roy Letbetter. Make that a little bigger. All right. Reggie Jackson, SGC4 as well. Black borders really always make the technical grade tough on the 71s. All good fun, guys. Reggie going to Robert Morris. What is up, BCD? I don't know about morning. It is certainly late into the evening here in West Tennessee. Got the Burt Blyleven rookie. Card number 26, SGC 4.5 on this one. Before we get to the Burt rookie, we do have a free spot to go along with card number 25 for Brian Coe, getting that bonus spot in the pre-war mixer break. So those will ship separate, most likely, at least from this break. So no need to worry about extra shipping charge. Those will all ship in their own little box. Cool pre-war cards. Burt Blyleven. Always get tongue-tied on Burt. Rookie going to Yaren. Right, card number 30, Phil Necro. Went to Christian Wagner. 35, Lou Piniella. Goes to David Doyle. Some of the photography is just fantastic on 71. Some of it's just not fantastic. Jim Hunter, the old catfish, going to Robert Morris. William McCovey's card number 50 goes to Garland Hall. '55, Steve Carlton. Also goes to Garland Hall. There you go, Garland. Couple of Hall of Famers there for you. We've got NL RBI leaders. NL RBI 64 going to Joe Cerullo. Bench, Perez, Williams. NL home run leaders. Going to Allen Roth. Bench, Williams, Perez. Familiar? Fantastic year for all three of those gentlemen. NL ERA leaders. To Scott Smith. Seaver leading the way there. That he owned him. We got some guys who are quick with the stats. What was Bench's head-to-head against Carlton? NL pitching leaders. Gibson, Perry, Jenkins. Went to Doug. That's a wins statistic. And strikeout leaders. Last leaders card we'll look at with Seaver, Gibson, Fergie. Going to Derek Peaster. Say Pete Rose. Card number 100. Up next. I think before we get to Pete, we'll have another free spot in that pre-war mixer. There it goes. Don Hahn. And the bonus pre-war mixer spot going to Kelly Engel. Congrats, Kelly. Pete Rose going to Todd Casista. Okay, 305. I mean, I don't know if 305's owning exactly for a hitter like Bench, but solid for sure. I guess it's probably owning compared to what most hitters hit against Carlton. Maz, 110. Pirates were your MLB champions in 1971. Maz going to Joe Cerullo. Gaylord Perry. Oh, not that far yet. Sorry. I've got 2 stacks, and so I got to stay on my toes. Ted Simmons, rookie. Going to Laura Conrad. There's your Cardinal. With Seaver up next, 160. No, there I go again. Got myself twice in a row. Gaylord Perry, 140. Going to Nicholas Badinich. There you go, Nicholas. Getting that parry. Now, Seaver will be the next hit. I think we've got another free spot popping up soon. Maybe it's after Seaver, though. Steve Strauss snagging the Seaver. PSA 6. Really hard to get 6 or better in the 71s. Really nice copy here. 6 doesn't do it justice. Nice clean borders, no real chipping, minor corner wear, little off center on the back. Now K-line, 180. That is pretty cool, Matt. I wouldn't I probably wouldn't argue with him. I wouldn't argue with the man. I certainly couldn't have hit 305 off Seaver. I don't think I could. I mean, off Carlton, I probably couldn't hit 105 off of him. K-line, PSA 7, 180. Going to Steve Strauss. Nice hit there, Steve. Solid card. Another PSA 7. This one's Hodges, 183. Goes to David Mammal. What's up, Mike? Good to see you in the chat. It's been a minute. Hope your New Year's off to a good start. There's that free, or next spot in the pre-war mixer break. Went to Todd Casista. Spot, card number 184, Stan Banson. But also that pre-war mixer spot, so $200 value there. Congrats, Todd. 71 does fun little ditty with the playoff subset as well as the World Series. So we got Powell muscling the Twins, and again, retrospective, previous year. 195. Going to Lawrence. Hey, see you, Mike. Appreciate you tuning in, man. All right, we got Palmer mowing them down. Going to Christy Smith. Rod Carew coming in next. He's 210. Went to Glenn Schubert. Stargell, 230. Went to Steven Hofacker. Ron Santo. Try to pick up the pace just a little bit. Looks like Santo's out of order. He's back at 220. Going to Rocky Peterson. Oh yeah, all is well here, Mike, for sure. Appreciate it. My New Year's wish is to sell the old house. So still have two houses at the moment, which is not ideal for me at least. Red Shane Dienst going to Matthew Connor. Oh yeah, always love the 71s, black borders, just really pop. Jim Cott, Douglas Meyer, Wilhelm goes to Yaren, getting the Hoyt. Speaking of Johnny Bench, here he is, PSA 6 on the bench, 250. Going to Dustin Norton. Congrats on the bench. Classy, classy card. Joe Morgan. Going to Keith Shortle. You go, Keith. Vida Pinson. Going to Christy Smith. Fergie Jenkins. Going to Keith Shortle. Now let me double check. I think Fergie was one of your Cy Young winners. Yep. Fergie taking home the Cy Young for the Cubbies in the National League. Next pre-war mixer spot going to Jason Shepard. There you go, Jason, snagging that one. Congrats. Tony Oliva, 290. Going to Joe Cerullo. There's Mr. Tony. Mike, not necessarily a good deal on the new house. We found the house we wanted and didn't want it to make a contingent offer, and we could make it work at least for a while. So here we are. Brooks Robinson, love the post swing there for Brooksy, all twisted up. Going to Delbert. All right, Marichal. Going to Billy Blair. World Series subset, again from 1970. So we got Powell homering to opposite field, going to Roy Ledbetter. Game 3, Frank Robinson showing some muscle, going to Michael Pitts Jr. I love this one. Just Brooks Robinson commits robbery. Game 5. Just a big old dirt patch with Brooks laid out in the middle of it. Going to CJ. And then the celebration for Baltimore went to Glenn Berger. And old Steve Garvey. Going to Michael Wolf. Nice Garvey. Billy Williams, 350. Went to Joseph Stanton. Don Sutton, 361. Going to Nicholas Badanich. Joe Torre, your NL MVP. Going to Yaron. Ted Williams, 380. Well, before we get to Ted, we've got Laura Conrad taking home a bonus pre-war mixer spot. along with 376, the Expos rookie. Congrats there, Ed and Laura. Ted Williams going to Rick Kallio. Raleigh Fingers 384 going to Yaron. Mari Wells going to Robert Morris. $400 Hammerin, Henry, Hank Aaron going to Kelly Engel. Murtaugh led that Pirates team to a championship in 71. Well, where is he? 437. Got my numbers mixed up in my head. Going to James Hop. Here you go, James. Right. Bob Gibson, 450. Went to William Ratliff. Always like this Gibson as well. Gibson doesn't really have many bad cards, does he? But that's a good one. Mound shot. Third baseman. Third base umpire. And the crowd and fill in the stands behind third base. Good stuff. All right. Should have another free spot in that pre-war mixer coming up. Here it is, 470. Bob Oliver. And a bonus spot in the pre-war mixer going to Brad Martin. Congrats, Brad. Bringing home that pre-war mixer spot. 513, Nolan Ryan. PSA 5 on the Nolan. Pretty card. Let's see, all the way up here, 513. Going to Garland Hall. Nice break, Garland. I think that's the third time I've said your name tonight, and you get a biggie. Congrats on the Nolan. Ernie Banks. No slouch. Open mouth shot. PSA 7 on the Ernie. No real chipping, minor corner wear, slightly off center, left to right. Great card. 525 goes to Elliot Muir. Nice hit there, Elliot. Snagging the banks. Yaz, 530. Going to Rocky Peterson. Nice snag there, Rocky. Right. We've got our AL MVP and AL Cy Young winner. Light of blue. Going to Brian Richmeyer. Killebrew, 550. Going to Lawrence. Rusty Staub. Ooh, I didn't know that, Doug. That's handy. Going to Keith Shortle. Next free spot in the pre-war mixer going to Kyle Bean, along with card 564, Al Fitzmaurice. Congrats, Kyle. Alston, going to see OG Sports Cards, Rusty. There you go, little Dodger, Hall of Fame manager. Jim Palmer, 570. Going to Stephen Bauman. $574, Jim Bunning. Goes to Barton Durham. Bill Freehan. Also going to you there, Lawrence. Tony Perez, 580. What did Joseph Stanton? You know, Rusty, I feel like I've said your name like once a break for the last 4 or 5 of them. I feel like you've been on a good run of at least having your name mentioned. Warm Cash. There you go. Another hit for you, Lawrence, or Andrew. I'll try to say Andrew. If you want it to say Andrew, all you have to do is put that on your shipping, by the way, because I try to pull these from your shipping, ship to. But nice cash there for you. Willie Mays, PSA 6 on the Mays. Again, no real chipping. You know, corner push here at the very tip on the bottom left. So appropriate grade on this one, but presents really well. Nice hit there for you, Delbert. Yeah, a ton of these are in great shape. You know, I would say, well, I'm hesitant to say just because I know that there's grading companies are so tough on this set, especially now. So I'll say this: that if a lot of these cards were graded, the nicer ones, if they were graded, 10 years ago, we'd have a lot of 6s and 7s. I'll say it that way. Probably some 8s, but if they're graded today, they're probably 4s, 5s, and 6s. Cepeda, 605. Derek, I don't know that you get to complain about missing by one again after the last couple of breaks you had to round out December. Cepeda going to Doug. Lou Brox, 625. Going to Laura Conrad. I will say, I mentioned this in the description. In the listing description, there are, I don't know, a decent number of cards that look like they have color added. That is pretty common on a common fix to the black show. Black showing wear is, well, just take a Sharpie to it. Not my preferred method, but alas, there are a few dozen that way. All right, Bridesmaid No More, Greg. Bridesmaid No More. Snagging the Roberto Clemente. PSA 6. Little off center left to right. Very minimal chipping. I mean, gorgeous card. Congrats. Clemente is your World Series MVP, 1971. One of my One of my favorite things is the bat coming toward the camera perspective. Huge hit. Nice pull. Right. Frank Robinson. Going to Michael O'Leary. You got Michael? Some of the high numbers, do bring a premium even if they're not somebody. So don't just toss those away if you don't recognize the name. Lots of high numbers worth the price of admission. Free spot in the pre-war mixer going to Derek Peaster. There you go, Derek. You grumble a little. Sometimes the randomizer hears you. Getting the free spot in the pre-war mixer along with card number 660, Ray Culp. Congrats on that one. 688. Sparky Anderson goes to Greg Ritzer. Brewers team card. I don't know why I pulled this one. Seemed right in the moment. Going to Dustin Norton. Again, a lot of these high numbers are worth your price of admission. Boog Powell going to Elliot Muir. Mike Shannon goes to Barton Durham. Shannon, big part of those Cardinals teams. Oh, I skipped over a rookie. How dare I? Graded rookie nonetheless. Dusty Baker, 709. Going to Todd Casista. PSA 4 here on the Dusty. Again, recently graded with the Lighthouse logo. Really tough on this card. Nice looking example. All right, 2 more hits we're going to look at before we wrap up for the evening. He is tough, real tough. Set builders know, even in that kind of 4-ish condition, that's $150, $200 card probably. I don't remember. I haven't had to buy one in a minute, but as a single, that is. Luis Aparicio going to Yaron. There's Luis. Looks like I need to take a microfiber to him. He's got a little bit of wax residue there. Then last one we'll look at, Denny McLain. Go to Joe Stanton. Yaron did get a lot of low-key hits, didn't he? I think he bought a lot of spots too, though. So that can happen in a break like this one. So that's it for tonight. I'll get these sorted and shipped out over the next couple of days. Goal for 2024 is to try to have breaks sorted and shipped out a little bit quicker. I've got a little bit of help for some hours a week to help me with some sorting and packaging, so be able to move those out just a little bit quicker. So that's a New Year's resolution from your old Burl here. But that's all I got for tonight. Do go snag spots in this pre-war mixer. It's pretty epic. Look for more breaks rolling out on Friday. Key one being that 67 tops. But all right, that's all I got for now. This is Burl. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for buying in. See ya.